Hello everybody, what's up everybody? It is now officially Tuesday. It is now 12:43 a.m. here, so it's technically Tuesday. But I'm here for your WWE Monday Night Raw review from last night. With all these guys here, The Undertaker, Brock Lesnar, The Rock, John Cena, Triple H, and CM Punk. Basically all the main characters of Raw this week. And I hope you all had a great Monday. And what else was I going to say? Oh yeah, this Raw was pretty good, I gotta say. This was the last Raw before WrestleMania 29. And I gotta say, they did a pretty good job with it. They also brought Shawn Michaels back too. So let's get into it. Oh, and I also gotta give a shout out to Washington, D.C. Washington, D.C.'s crowd was great. This crowd was probably the loudest Raw crowd I've heard in a long time. Because lately in WWE, their crowds have sucked. But in Washington, D.C., their crowd kicked ass. So shout out to Washington, D.C. Let's get going here because this is a very, very long review. I've got my water bottle ready. Let's get into it. So to start off this Monday Night Raw, John Cena came out and delivered a promo saying that The Rock will lose at WrestleMania, yada, 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 stuff about redemption and all that stuff, and I thought it was pretty good by John Cena, even though I said yada, yada, yada. I thought his promo was pretty good for John Cena. So for John Cena's promo to open up the show, I gotta give it a 5 out of 5, and it still begs the question, will John Cena turn heel at WrestleMania? Because the fans were booing him out of the arena. The fans were chanting, Cena sucks, Cena sucks. So I really wonder if John Cena is going to turn heel. I don't really think he will, but you never know. Anything can happen in the WWE, but I don't think he'll turn heel, but you never know. So for that segment, I give it a 5 out of 5. Next, we had Randy Orton, Sheamus, and Big Show versus 3MB. Basically, the three-man jobbers. And of course, Randy Orton, Sheamus, and Big Show won, just to make a statement against the Shield, so I gave their match a 2.5 out of 5-star rating. Next, the Shield came out of the crowd after the match and delivered a promo to Randy Orton, Sheamus, and Big Show on why the Shield will beat them at WrestleMania and to believe in the Shield and all that stuff. It wasn't the Shield's greatest promo in my opinion, so I gave it a 3.5 out of 5-star rating. Next, we had Zeb Coulter and Jack Swagger with their video promo right by the nation's capital in Washington, D.C., and I thought Zeb Coulter and Jack Swagger did a good job with their promo about Americans and illegal immigrants. I thought it was a pretty good promo, especially since it was right at the nation's capital building. So I gave their video promo a 3.8 out of 5 stars. Sorry. Next, we had Daniel Bryan versus Dolph Ziggler, in what was a pretty good match. It wasn't really great. It was a good match though, nothing really too spectacular, but I thought it was pretty good. I think we've seen this match before between Daniel Bryan and Dolph Ziggler, and I'm pretty sure that these two have performed a better match than this. But I mean, it was a good match, but they've had better ones in my opinion. I think they've had better ones. So I gave their match a 3.6 out of 5-star rating with Dolph Ziggler winning. Oh yeah, have I also said on who's been winning? I'm sorry if I haven't. Yeah, sorry, I have. So yeah, Randy Orton and them won against Three-Man Band, and Dolph Ziggler won against Daniel Bryan, I do believe. So yeah, but I gave that match a 3.6 out of 5 stars. Next, we get into the big guns. Before I do, I'm going to take a quick water break here. Sorry. I'm really sorry about that. So as I was saying, next we had Shawn Michaels, Mr. WrestleMania, come out just in time for WrestleMania, before WrestleMania, and HBK came and he was saying that he was kind of doubtful or something like that about Triple H beating Brock Lesnar. Or no, he said he wasn't really sure because he's had his career on the line against The Undertaker and all that other stuff. But I thought having HBK back was really good. And then Triple H came out and he was saying to Shawn, you don't think that I can beat Brock Lesnar? And then Shawn Michaels was like, no, I do believe you can beat Brock Lesnar. You have to kick his ass and stuff like that. Excuse me. And then, right as they were about to say their famous DX, if you're not down with that, we have 2 words for you. Right as they were about to finish that, then Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman came out. And then Paul Heyman was the mouthpiece for Brock Lesnar and said that Brock Lesnar will destroy Triple H at WrestleMania, yada yada yada. Just basically that whole thing. So for the HBK, Triple H, and Brock Lesnar segment, with HBK, Shawn Michaels revealing that he will be in Triple H's corner at WrestleMania, I gave it a 5 out of 5 star rating. Next, we had Wade Barrett versus Zack Ryder. And guess what, guys? Zack Ryder was on Raw. I can't fucking believe it. Zack Ryder was on Raw. When have we ever seen Zack Ryder on Raw? Sorry. But anyway, though, Wade Barrett versus Zack Ryder. As we all know, Zack Ryder gets buried. Wade Barrett wins. I gave that a 2.5 out of 5 star rating with Wade Barrett winning. Next, and this kind of surprised me, but Santino Marella came back on Raw tonight. That really surprised me to see Santino back on there. I didn't really expect to see him. But next we had Santino versus Mark Henry after Santino made fun of Vicky Guerrero and... oh, what's that other jabroni's name? What the hell's his name? See, that's just how boring he is. I don't even fucking know his name. Brad Maddox, there we go, yeah. After he made fun of Brad Maddox and Vicky Guerrero. Hang on a second, I gotta get my other paper. So next we had Mark Henry versus Santino Marella. I think you all can take a guess on who won that match. So I gave that match a 1 out of 5 star rating. Next, we got an interview from CM Punk about his match against The Undertaker at WrestleMania. And of course, as always, CM Punk delivers a pipe bomb to The Undertaker. So I gave CM Punk's interview a 5 out of 5 star rating. Next, we had The Rock come back to Washington, D.C. And The Rock, kicking ass as always, starts out his promo by saying that one day, if the people want, The Rock will come and be the President of the United States and live in the White House and become the President. And he was saying that he could take over Barack Obama. And I have to say, I would much rather see The Rock as the President of the United States than Barack Obama. Because Barack Obama has been president for too long, in my opinion. They should have The Rock as president, even though I'm sure I'm going to get a lot of shit for that. I don't care. No politic BS, alright? I hate politics. But in my opinion, though, The Rock would be a great president. He's got the charisma, he's got the fire, and all, you know, that whole thing. So yeah, The Rock, was saying that he would like to be president of the United States if people let him. And then The Rock went on to say that John Cena is not going to get redemption at WrestleMania, and that The Rock will curb stomp his monkey ass all over MetLife Stadium, and saying other stuff. And so I thought that was a good rebuttal by The Rock against John Cena's promo. I thought both of their promos were pretty good this Raw. The crowd was way into it. I really liked it. So for The Rock's promo, I know a lot of people are going to hate me for this, but I gave it a 5 out of 5 star rating. And then next, this was completely stupid and boring. Next we had the Funkadactyls versus the Bella Twins. What a stupid-ass match. I hate this group of the Funkadactyls. I just hate the Funkadactyls. I don't like Brodus Clay. I don't like Tensai. Those two are fucking jokes. I don't really mind the Funkadactyls, alright? They'll make good divas one day, but for right now, they're with two fat asses who can't even wrestle. And the Bella Twins, who are hot as hell, deserve better competition than this. And it was a really boring match. This was a really boring match, with, of course, the Bella Twins winning, as they should be. And this whole pre-show at WrestleMania between the Rhodes Scholars versus versus Brodus Clay and Tensai, that has got to be the stupidest. That's not going to make me want to watch WrestleMania to watch that kind of stupid pre-show. What a stupid-ass idea that was. In my opinion, I really wish WWE would have went with this idea. How about, for WrestleMania 29 pre-show, instead of the stupid fat-ass Brodus Clay and Tensai, they could go with the badass Billy Gunn and the Road Dogg versus the Rhodes Scholars. All in favor of that match, say aye. So that whole thing was stupid, though, with the Funkadactyls and the Bella Twins. That was just a boring match. I gave it a 1 out of 5 star rating. And then next, to close out the show, we had CM Punk, we had The Undertaker come out and basically say, hang on, I gotta pop my knuckles and I gotta drink some more water. Just sorry about this again. Sorry about this. I'm sure you're all thinking I'm kind of being a dick and a jackass for this. I'm sorry. Next, we had The Undertaker come out with his, what did they say, eviscerating CM Punk or something like that? I don't know. But anyway, The Undertaker came out. He was saying on why he will beat CM Punk at WrestleMania. But if CM Punk wins, then CM Punk will not live to tell about his victory over The Undertaker and beating the streak. And then CM Punk came out. The guys in cloaks with torches, I don't really know what they're called. The guys in cloaks with torches, who are with The Undertaker most of the time, came out to the arena and were there, and then Paul Heyman dressed up as Paul Bearer, and then when The Undertaker went down to the ring to confront him, he was set up. He was set up by a trap by CM Punk, because CM Punk dressed up as one of the road guys, and then CM Punk revealed his disguise and then started attacking The Undertaker with the urn. And then to close out the show, they had CM Punk beating the crap out of The Undertaker with the urn, with Paul Bearer's urn. And then, I have to admit, WWE went a little too far. I'm surprised they're not going to get a lot of heat for this, because, I don't know, I just thought they took it a little too far when they had CM Punk dump Paul Bearer's ashes on The Undertaker from the urn. I thought that just went a little too far, in my opinion. That kind of pushed the limit, I think. I mean, it's one thing to make fun of a guy's death, but to actually put his ashes on The Undertaker. Now, before people start saying he did not... Okay, yeah, I understand. He did not actually put Paul Bearer's ashes on The Undertaker. I'm sure it was probably like sand or something. But it still is pretty low. It's pretty bad taste for the WWE to do that kind of shit. But all in all, though, I thought this Raw was pretty good. I hope you liked my review. I'm sorry I had to stop for water breaks, but I wanted to deliver you my best opinion on Raw this week. And I thought this Raw was probably the best Raw to build up WrestleMania. And here's the thing I don't understand. Why didn't the WWE do this in the first place? They should have built WrestleMania 29 as big as they did with this. They could have had more stuff with The Undertaker getting pranked by CM Punk, or the opposite, or... Sorry about this. This is a stupid pop-up on here. I cannot get it to go away. Go away. Okay. But all in all, though, I give this Raw a 8 out of 10 stars. Yes, that's right, an 8 out of 10 stars. Like my video, dislike my video, and subscribe and comment on my video if you so please. And tomorrow I will most likely post my YouTube video of my predictions for WrestleMania 29. Good night, everybody.